Hi there. Welcome to our third edition of 5 Minutes, 5 Questions. My name is Nkwe, Corporate Marketing Manager at Flights and Travel Group South Africa. And I'm honored to have today Mr. Marc Wachsberger from the Capital joining us. How are you doing, Marc?
Well, and you?
Very well, thank you. Do you have any great stories about how your organization has helped travelers during this period?
We've got multiple stories. We're one of the few hotel groups that have been open over the whole COVID period with Department of Health approval, which has a bit of a background in that it started with us trying to help government. We had pivoted our hotels quite quickly into isolation hotels and put in all the protocols that are standard in the hotel industry now. We'd put that in 2 days. And so we were the first then to put our hands up to say, let's help government. And as a result of that, government has been helping us since then by sending us a lot of repatriation flights. And we've actually been quite busy over this period.
What are we doing now going forward to sort of improve traveler safety and hygiene?
You know, for us, we say we're doing more of the same of what we did do. When the president announced that his first speech declared a state of disaster, we pivoted our entire hotel group of 10 hotels nationally across South Africa, all of them, into putting the best sanitary protocols in place, as well as supply chain management, which started with, where's the food coming from, what are the protocols around food, and following our whole supplier base in that regard to audit them. And then what we've subsequently found out is that's now been pretty much referenced as a standard for hotel industries to operate with. And of course, we updated our standards accordingly. But we have these amazing safety protocols and these amazing reviews, rave reviews from the guests who have been staying with us over this 2-month period now, to say thank you. The place is incredibly safe. I mean, it's all those, like I say, they've just become a standard around social distancing, sanitization, and then food and supply chain.
And just touching on that social distancing, in sort of the hotel environment, are you guys doing anything to sort of separate people from each other?
Absolutely. So on arrival, you'll find that you can't obviously get past begin without having done the security check and getting your hands sanitized and getting a sticker to reference that you have been checked and tested with your temperature. And then you go straight to reception, where, of course, our receptionists are distanced from each other and are distanced from the guest. And if you're paying by credit card, there's protocols even where we don't let you touch the credit card machine. It's even done in a plastic bag around the credit card terminal. So social distancing is a new norm, and it's going to be a new norm until we have a treatment or an antidote for this virus.
So obviously your hotels have stayed open during this period. Have there been any that were closed?
We temporarily closed 2 of our hotels, but on the back of demand, they then opened. Because we're also the strongest in apartment hotels or serviced apartments in South Africa, we pivoted a lot of our hotels into serviced apartments. We advocate that apartments and apartment hotels is actually the safest place to stay during the COVID crisis, because if you think about it, you can cook yourself, you can order in yourself into your room, and you're not utilizing the restaurant facilities that you would generally during your standard business travel. An apartment hotel is perfect because you've got your lounge, your dining room, and your own kitchen. We'll send up the food, or our butlers actually stock the fridges and send up everything for the guests. So apartment hotels are going to serve us well over this period.
Obviously now, after the announcement of moving into lockdown period 3, we're sort of seeing a sort of phased approach to business travel being welcomed again. So you guys are saying you're ready for those travelers to come back in? You're ready for that sort of demand to surge again?
We're open for business, and the big special that we've just launched is we're saying if you book a hotel room, all clients will be free upgrade into our apartments. So book a hotel room, get a free upgrade into our apartments. And we have already been open for business, and we continue to be open for business with all the best safety protocols in place.
So what would you say is the best advice you'd give, business travelers in this period right now?
Arrive to maybe a new environment, a break from your home in an apartment where you might need to do only 3 days of business in Johannesburg if you drove up from Cape Town as an example, but rather let it be your 7-day base and use Zoom like we're doing now to do your meetings back in Cape Town from your new base, and just have a nice change of scenery in a safe, great environment. So use this as an opportunity to actually get a bit of a break as well.
Now, also, Marc, thank you so much for being our guest on this 5-minute 5 question segment that we have. You've really been great. And again, thank you again for doing this.